ASMR Coffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Coffin Radio. I am Heartthrob Rob. Joining me is Zack Attack, and today we are talking about The Matrix Resurrections coming out December 22nd. I am excited for this one, man. It's been quite some time since The Matrix 3.
Since my chair broke.
Since your chair broke. You
I just had to bring it
up.
up.
It heard you talking shit. Holy fuck, you fell over pretty good.
It hurt my weight and was like, no, just kill me now. I knew someone was lying.
That was definitely why I don't like crime. If I was
No, that was a hate crime.
But, with Neo coming back here, and hopefully they're going to right the wrongs that they had in number 3.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
2 had good points, but the story started slipping, and then 3 was just, we don't speak of.
Yeah, 3 is just sucks, But we have the trailer for number 3 that has just come out. I think they have a great job with using that song by...
the White Rabbit.
Yeah, the White Rabbit song, and then obviously people have the White Rabbit tattoos, symbolizing from number 1, in the very beginning, and they're... him coming back. We got the red pill, the blue pill. We got fucking Morpheus's younger self, or whatever it might be,
There's tons of callbacks to the first movie.
Trinity. We got John Wick in there looking the way he does.
Because no one tells Keanu Reeves what to do anymore.
There's the, dojo fight scene. No, I wasn't trying to get that.
Yeah, no,
but, I wasn't doing that. I just meant, the fight scenes, of the Asian dojo kind of thing.
I'd say half the trailers call back to the first one.
Absolutely.
Which could be good or bad.
I just hope the writing is good. I mean, we got one of the Wachowskis. We got Lana, I believe her name is.
And again, with that is...
Because wasn't there another one, right? There was two brothers.
There were the Wachowskis.
Yeah.
But that they haven't had a success since Matrix. Mm-hmm. And Matrix 2 and 3 did progressively worse box office-wise. They've not done well, so it's... And that there's been a lot of accusations over the years that they stole the Matrix, so it's even like... Can they make something cool? And this wasn't a movie anyone was even asking for.
Not really, not at all.
So it feels a little weird for it to come out now, but especially in the middle of John Wick filming. But it has the potential to be good and fix the problems of the originals. Because the cool part was always the Matrix, not outside of it. That was always just for the contrast of the horror aspect of the movies.
It's been over 20 years since the original.
Yep.
22 years or something like that.
DVDs aren't even a thing.
Not at all. The last one probably came out, 2004?
Yeah, probably something like that. I think it came out every year.
I think it was right before our senior year.
Yeah.
Maybe 2005, maybe. But I want to say 2004, to be God honest with you. Number 2 didn't come out till, 2002?
Yeah, 99, 2003, 2003. Oh, they both came out the same year.
2003?
Yep.
Fuck, okay, that was crazy.
But that sounds right.
But, pretty much a really bad decision on their part.
Yes.
To put out 2 movies in the same year.
And I get wanting to complete the story, getting it all at once, but it clearly was rushed.
Absolutely. Nowadays, they would give that a full year to breathe at least. Summer blockbusters, and probably even a little bit more than that. But,
and that's not even taking into account the planned ahead of 2 years per movie to film and stuff.
A lot of characters dead from those old ones, from those previous movies, that we're now seeing alive. Kind of a trip.
Or, versions of them, because Trinity died outside of the Matrix.
Exactly.
So I'm guessing it's some kind of copy, because of the truce with the machines. And that this is a new Matrix, too. This is not the Matrix we saw in the movies. That it had been changed to not be as tormented and make it easier for people to have a choice to get out. But I love the thing of, the blue pill once would keep you in the dream forever. He's got to take 2 blue pills a day and he's still having nightmares and dreams. But he also died outside. But he was somehow a lot of people say when he saw all the gold and was seeing in the machine world that he was connected to Wi-Fi essentially. But there was clearly some connection where he had powers outside of it.
Oh, absolutely.
So maybe he
stops him,
and that it still showed him seeing gold. So he may not have been dead. That the machines brought him back as a thank you, and
we're dealing with a sci-fi movie here. Exactly.
Yeah,
someone can be brought back. You can do this shit all over again if you want. There's a million ways to bring someone back, especially where we're dealing with motherfuckers that were once in pods.
Yeah,
and
they were grown.
Complete virtual reality-esque thing from your mind.
They have a 3-inch metal spike in their brain.
Yeah, exactly. New body, put your mind in something else. It's the same fucking shit. Or everything that we could be seeing could be the Matrix.
And then they got to explain a lot of... Yeah, it could also be the machine... There's some people that say the machine world was also a simulation. Mm-hmm. So the Inception kind of thing. But that
we are seeing agents. Do you think we'll see Agent Smith? Probably not.
No, Smith is gone.
But
sure.
a new badass Agent Smith guy could be cool. I mean, you don't got to be Agent Smith, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
some kind of motherfucker ready to rock and roll.
And that, but they definitely are gonna have.
If I see an earpiece, it's fucking on.
Yeah, they got to explain some stuff though, because the MMO they had was canon, so like Morpheus dies right away in that game to start the story off, and that the machines and humans go back to war. So like, has that been resolved, or is that still going on? Because they were only supposed to get 7 years apiece. Like, so what's happening? It'd be interesting to see what's the driving force of this. Why do they need Neo back?
God bless that canon game for being canon. God bless it for doing what it does.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit. Nobody's played that fucking game.
Oh yeah.
If they want to go, fuck off.
Well,
you know what I mean? That wouldn't bug me.
Well, it's because there's comics and all that stuff. It's all considered canon. And
Absolutely.
But I think that's why they're going to use it too, because they're not going to bring back Lawrence Fishburne. Probably just too old to do the role. So it's a good excuse to switch it up with somebody else.
Oh yeah, that doesn't bug me. If Lawrence Fishburne's out, I mean, I love Lawrence Fishburne, but Homeboy was old 15 years ago, 20 years. And what I mean by old is, I'm sure
action movie old.
Action movie old at that time in 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
I would imagine at that time, a 45-year-old man.
Yeah.
God be 60 anymore. I don't want to stand on top of a fake trailer and throw punch,
and go through 6 months of kung fu training again,
and all that. So if his time is up, his time is up. If that's how he feels,
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm hoping for is this one to be more straightforward. Let's take our time. Let's do the right thing. We both lived through the Matrix, hysteria when it happened. You had to watch the Animatrix. You had to play the video game. You kind of had to know the times for this and that. I don't want to know as much about that this time around. Let's have a straight cut forward. I don't want to see a Snyder cut come out
just like the first movie, where it was a clear, concise, one-off story.
Yep.
You didn't need the extras. The Animatrix was cool as a prequel, but you didn't need it. I'm cool with that.
Let's have a fucking sit-down, regular-ass movie that does not set up 2 and 3, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Let's just have a movie that can work on its own, and then should 2 or 3 come around, okay, we can do this and this and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's not set up a number 1 of a trilogy. Give me a fucking badass cult movie.
Yeah, just, you made a movie no one was asking for, so make it well. Just don't worry about setting up the franchise again, because it's not that age anymore. The whole introduction to hackers and stuff, we're past that.
No.
So the whole skin-tight body leather, it ain't gonna work.
At the time, it fit.
Yeah.
That was a fucking cool-ass look in 1999. Now, not so much.
Yeah, so I think this could be a good send-off and just a nice way to end the storyline for once and for all.
Have this be an epilogue more than the start of a new trilogy.
Yeah.
So, that's how I see it. But let us know what you guys think. We'll talk about it in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you like what you're watching, then hop in the coffin. Follow us on social media at Coffin Radio. Coffin is spelled with a K. And let's hope that's the only chair that Zach breaks for today.
KSFR Coffin Radio.